then he quickly runs out going, my eyes!
No.
Did you mean to do that? like Psycho?
Phoebe is Psycho. I'm just teasing.
No, he goes,
Mommamoo's a mom who cares. Hasn't seen Friends since it first aired. Amandamoo's affair, no doubt. Seen it more than she could count. We're so happy you're here too, as we rewatch Friends and we say moo. 2 moo points.
Hi friends,
I'm Mommamoo.
Amandamoo, and we're back for episode 6 of Friends, our 2 moo points rewatch episodes. Do you want to say what the title is?
Not really, the one with the butt.
Oh my god, butt! Did you just say butt? It's written by Adam Chase and Ira Ungerleider.
Mm-hmm.
Ungerleider. Directed by, I think, another woman, Arlene Sanford.
Yay.
Yay. And it originally aired on October 27th, 1994. In the news, 2 days after the airing, a man fires over 24 shots at the White House, because why not shoot at a building? And he's later convicted of trying to kill President Bill Clinton. He gets 40 years in prison, and he's still in prison. Number of viewers.
Wow.
I like these history things. It's fascinating. 18.2 million people watch, so a little less. Next episode will be a lot bigger because it's the Blackout episode, which is tied in with all the other episodes, Seinfeld and Mad About You.
Yeah.
This episode we got 3 storylines. Chandler begins dating the girl of his dreams, but there's a few other men involved. Then Joey lands an agent and a dream role in an Al Pacino movie. Is this really his big break, or will he crack under pressure? And then, is Monica really a control freak when it comes to cleaning? Or is she really a relaxed kook? She's not. She's not a kook. We got our cold open, and this is the first cold open that is not take place at Central Park.
Or in their room, in their house, or
well,
any
all the other
houses.
episodes, cold opens have been at Central Park, which is
okay.
interesting. It takes place at a theater. Cool. And they're going to be watching Freud. And as Phoebe points it out, there's an exclamation point at the end, making it Freud.
Oh, that's right.
And Rachel's really excited to see
who has the
Joey.
lead?
Well, Joey. Yeah, he's playing Freud. Who is a psychiatrist, therapist. He's interesting.
Has an accent.
He's really interesting. But Rachel's really excited. She's optimistic about seeing the show. And they're all like, oh, no. Wish I brought my magazine. They're all like, don't get too excited. Which is so sad, but they're there to support. And they do support him.
And this is a first for her, but everybody else has been there before.
Yeah.
So.
And supposedly, I didn't notice this, and I don't think you noticed it. This is the first episode with the Rachel haircut.
Oh.
And
I was wondering.
it does kind of look
so popular.
I feel like it'll get shorter because right now it's still a little long, but I just think that's crazy that it wasn't like in our face. We should know, but I don't know. I did note that the lighting in the musical, because musical starts, it's not good. It's really dark. There's no like spotlight on Joey as he's saying, your thing is quite clear. He starts singing his song, all you want is a tinkle, what you envy is a shred.
That's right.
So the first few times that I watched this episode, I had no idea what he was singing about. I just loved seeing him perform.
It's a little risque, really.
Oh my gosh, he's totally talking about the fact that this woman, she wants to have a penis. Oh, it's amazing. But what's horrible is that in the deleted, like what they showed, the original airing, they didn't have the dance, his little do-do.
Oh.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, that was cut. They just ended at the end of his little singing part. And you said, oh my god, he's awful.
It's pretty bad. Well, he's supposed to be. So.
He is. It's pretty great though. Like, I would watch it. I really want to see that show. With him in it. I just want to see that show. We have our title sequence, the same. And we get back into our body, which goes back to the theater. And it's the end of the show. And they're all like clapping. And then they sit down and they're like, oh.
God, we lived through it.
Yeah, oh man. And then we see the Chandler notices a girl at the other side of the theater and is just like, oh my god.
Can't
She's
get his eye,
the
take
girl
his eyes
of my
off
dreams.
her.
She's better than all the girls that I've ever dreamed about.
Don't they tell him that she's too good for him?
Well, they basically say, go, go, and then one of them goes, get ready for an ego shrapnel. Like, they are like, no, it's not going to work. But during the scene, we see him actually walk up to her and say, my name's Chandler, whatever. And I just noted, asking a stranger out is very awkward. The whole thing, like walking up to someone you don't know.
I know.
It's strange.
It's pretty good, though, he says.
But yeah.
I should go out
It
sometime.
ends up working out. Aurora is the woman that he's...
And she's beautiful. She
She
really
is. So she
Great
is
hair.
played by Sofia Milos. She's an actress who is Italian. In the show, she's supposed to be Italian, but she's also Greek. And since Friends, she's been in lots of well-known TV shows. She was in Curb Your Enthusiasm, The Sopranos, and she had a major role in CSI Miami. We've never seen it, sorry. I know that people have, but...
She did look familiar.
Yeah. And what I noted about Joey and this whole thing is that Joey is such a cool guy. You know, he's like, he would be popular, like, everyone would love him, but he's like doing these shows that aren't cool, which I think is kind of interesting, because like, in the theater world, theater geeks are not cool. And so I like that, I don't know, it just shows another side to how acting is hard and it's not an easy job. And I noted that Joey comes out like with some of his outfit on, and he looks like Jack from Titanic.
Oh.
Yeah. This is before Titanic. He ushered in the time of Titanic.
There you go.
And then so we find out that an usher gave Chandler a business card, and it's from a talent agent, Estelle Leonard, and it's for him to give to Joey. And we find out that Estelle Leonard like wants to see him ASAP, or she's a sap.
That's right. She's a sap.
And Phoebe's like, she wants to maybe sign you based on this play. Then she's like, oh, based on this play. It's cute.
Yeah.
Then we get the next scene is at Estelle's office with Joey going to see her, but this was a deleted scene, so not everyone has gotten to see it because it wasn't shown in the original airing, but it's on the DVDs, so go to get the DVDs. Estelle is played by June Gable, and it's really cool to see what she really looks like because she looks nothing like Estelle. I mean, and
frantic.
she's amazing. So when she originally auditioned, she just did it kind of as you normally would do an audition, and they were like, come back in, try something different or whatever. So she realized, okay, I gotta do something fun. She put on a fat suit, she got lots of cigarettes, and she got a big sandwich.
That's right.
And supposedly she put out a cigarette into the sandwich, and they were like, okay, you got it.
You got the part.
And she said, she described her character as an ex-show girl who's in her 80s, but she puts on that makeup and she still feels amazing. But basically the scene, she tells Joey, I want to sign you, and you're gonna be huge. I don't know. That's kind of how I think she sounds. Next scene, we go to Central Perk, and the friends are looking at a magic eye book. This is another deleted scene. Like, they just got this part.
I just thought this was hilarious.
This is so good, because Ross can't see. So the magic eye book...
I've known so many people. They cannot see, but you
can't. Yeah, so I looked it up, and it's called something scientific. I don't know. Basically, like, your eyes have to develop where they can zero in on something and focus both of them on one object. I have a lazy eye, and so I have an eye that doesn't focus as well.
Oh, it's so fun to see those.
And so some people, it's just their eyes haven't been trained. Yeah. Like, it's something you develop up to the age of 4, so it's kind of, yeah.
It was great to see it, just because I loved looking through those books.
Yeah, and the fact that they used that.
Yeah.
And these books came out in like 1991, so only a few years before this. Where now it's just like a staple.
Yeah.
Chandler walks in, and he walks in saying, hi, kids. Aww. Which is one of his
lines.
I think it's a catchphrase. Like, he says it multiple times during the series. And he's like, does anyone want to ask me how my date was? And they're like, of course, yeah, how was it? And he retells his date with Aurora, so he did go on a date. And it's, we find out that Aurora is really interesting. She was in some army, the Italian army.
Yeah,
I don't
she's
know.
had quite the life.
Fascinating woman. But she's married. And she also has a boyfriend. And he's like, what do you think this relationship is going to be? And she says, maybe sexual. I don't know. And basically, the friends react to this, and Monica's just like, this is twisted. And
with a husband and a boyfriend.
And Ross confesses, yeah, this is my fantasy. Basically, Chandler's like, well, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So he's going to go out with her.
Yeah. And then we go to He will.
I know. Not just go out.
Monica and Rachel's apartment is the next scene.
Okay, our camera died, so now we're using our phone. Yay! But anyways, Rachel goes, ta-da! As the friends walk in because she has attempted to clean the apartment, her and Monica's apartment. And
Which is exciting for Rachel. She's doing all these
oh
things
no,
that she's never
totally.
done
It
before.
totally is.
Mhm.
But then we quickly find out maybe she shouldn't have tried to do that because
She moved things.
yeah. Monica, her reaction, she goes, "Oh, I see you moved the green ottoman." And everyone goes, "Uh-oh." And then Monica goes, How did that happen? Yeah, and she just goes, "Let's just put it back."
Anybody that's lived with someone that's super clean would totally understand.
It's so funny though seeing the friends' reaction because you can just tell they've lived through this.
yeah,
They know.
They're done.
Chandler's like, "Oh, at least you didn't try and fan out the magazine." It's like,
yeah, that's right.
like just don't even. Like
Yeah.
just don't do it. And the friends tease Monica about how much of a control freak she is. She's like, "I'm not that bad. I'm responsible. I'm organized." And Phoebe's like, "When we used to live together, you were like." From like Psycho. And yeah, the friends basically prove that she's not a kook.
Yeah.
She's not. A kook meaning that she's relaxed, she's cool.
Yeah,
She doesn't care.
Hmm.
And then Joey comes in, he's on the phone, and he gets off the phone and he goes, I just got off the phone with my agent, and I was casting the new Al Pacino movie. And the friends all freak out, and I actually watched this multiple times because I think that Phoebe says, "Kick ass!"
Oh.
And it's like,
He's excited
that's
for
so
him.
cute.
That is
Yeah, they're all
cute.
excited. They're like, What's the part? What's the part? And he's just like, he starts going off with Al Pacino quotes. I assume that they're like well known. They pull me right back in. I don't know. You're out of order. I don't know what they are, but I did look them up. They're from the movies And Justice for All and The Godfather Part 3. And then he confesses finally that he's gonna be playing Al Pacino's butt double. But he's like really excited. This is a real movie. And the friends start teasing him with butt innuendos.
Yeah.
Crack into the business. All these, I don't know.
They were funny.
They're being silly. There's lots of teasing in this episode. What? There's lots
It
of
went
teasing.
sideways.
I know the iPad. It goes like that, and then it goes like, whoa. It went sideways. I know, Mama.
Well.
Okay, so the next morning, we're still at Monica's, but Joey comes in. I don't know if he knocks on the door. Who knows? He comes in asking for moisturizer and tweezers. He's got a rogue hair.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's a special morning. I don't know if it's the next morning, but it's shooting
He's
day.
getting nervous.
For his butt. He totally, of course, he's getting nervous.
That's pretty funny.
And Monica's like, yeah, go into the bathroom, but don't tell me what you're doing there. Chandler comes in and is like, where's Joey? His mom's on the phone. And Monica's like, he's in the bathroom, but I wouldn't go in there. And he's like, we're roommates.
Yeah,
whatever.
okay.
He walks in. He quickly runs out going, my eyes!
No.
Did you mean to do that? like
Like
Psycho?
Phoebe is Psycho. I'm just teasing.
No, he goes, my eyes, which you noticed.
Yes.
Phoebe does.
Phoebe does. My eyes. My eyes.
Best thing ever. My eyes, my eyes.
Isn't that funny?
Who knew that Chandler had
did
done
it
that first? Because he saw something that he was not happy about. And we get our first tired Rachel, which I relate to very much, an angry, tired Rachel. She comes out and she goes, who is being loud?
I don't remember that.
I know, but oh my gosh, classic, because we see later on that's just a Rachel. It's part of her personality. So that scene ends. We find out that Chandler spent the night with Aurora, and he wants to make her breakfast because he's the best. Next scene is on set for Joey's big scene in the shower, showering.
And
the director is who you
Burrows.
were, Jim Burrows.
Jim Burrows.
Yeah, I was so proud of you
oh
this
my gosh.
episode. You were on point. You're like, isn't that Jim Burrows? And you were the one who noticed that once Joey disrobes, you can see in the shadow that he's totally wearing shorts. Or bathing suit or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, he is not butt naked.
No.
Which he's supposed to be. But
Well.
he should be. This is not correct. This is inappropriate. Like, if
Jim
this was
Burrows
real.
said keep the shirts on.
Yeah, in that voice.
He wrote it in that.
In the script. But basically the scene continues, and we find out that the director's not too happy with
No.
Joey's butt acting because he's
Because-
clenching and
Yes,
he's thinking too
and
much. And
He needs to relax the cheeks.
good one, good job, Mama. We go. The next scene is in Chandler's bedroom, and it's the first time we're seeing Chandler's bedroom. We're seeing lots of first bedrooms.
Yeah, that's true.
And
He's in bed with Aurora.
He's with Aurora, and I noted. I know everyone loves Ross at this point because Ross and Rachel, and Ross is sweet and he loves Rachel, but Chandler's the best.
Oh, he's really good.
He is so good. And I noted that I love Aurora's dress. I have a dress similar. You know that one? It's really pretty. I love Aurora's dress in this scene. But basically, the scene doesn't end well because Chandler and we find out that not only does she have a husband and a boyfriend, but there's a new guy, Andrew. And Chandler's he's like, why can't you just, no, like, it just all of a sudden it hits him that, no, like, I can't. And I wrote, like, he basically can't not care.
Yeah.
Which is just, like, that's how you
And
want.
he really likes her, and so it's just not going to work out.
It's just not, it's not for him. It works for her. I appreciate the writers not, like, trying to put judgment on her. Like, I don't know. She's like, call me if
open marriages, I guess, and I don't understand it, but...
And he makes a reference to the Grinch in that, like, there's a part of him that's like, shut up, this is great, shut up. And there's another part that, like, when he watches How the Grinch Stole Christmas, there's a part where the Grinch's heart is really small, but then it grows 3 times the size.
Meaning that he's starting to have feelings.
And that, that emotional part to him is like, get out of this is too hard. And so they break up.
That's the last we see of her.
It is.
And her beautiful curly hair.
Spoiler, I think you said my hair was like that. Your hair was like that.
Yeah, it wasn't that curly, but it was very full.
Yeah. Okay, our next scene is in Monica's apartment. We find out that Joey was fired. And as he put it, because he acted too much.
That's so funny.
I know. And it's sweet, though, because Phoebe's like, you know what? No, I believe that big things will happen for you. And she says that someday some kid is going to run up to his friends and go, I got the part. I'm going to be Joey Tribbiani's ass. And I think that might be the first time we find out that Joey's last name is Tribbiani. And then Joey goes, that's so sweet. And he gives her a hug. That is such a Joey, like, that's Joey right there. That's sweet. Like,
the thought,
aww.
Yeah.
Oh, so sweet. And then Monica's like, hey, good night, everyone. She's heading to bed. And her shoes, her Keds, I wore Keds yesterday. Her Keds are sitting there, and Rachel's like, you're just going to leave your shoes just...
Sure, it won't bother me.
She's like, yeah, no. We'll get them tomorrow. Or maybe not. Monica's really funny in this episode. But her friends are teasing her about how, sure, whatever. And you said they're horrible to her, but you know, you understood. They're horrible to her. And then the next scene, which in the original airing was the tag scene, so when the credits rolled, this is the scene that they showed, but in the deleted we get another tag. It is in Monica's bedroom, and she's just staring up at the ceiling in bed.
Go out and get him. No,
it's the first time we see Monica's.
We see her bedroom.
And we hear in the voiceover her going like, if it bothers you that much, just go get them. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
And then she's like, no, come on. Like, it's not that big of a deal. And basically she's just...
Yeah, and then she says,
she's fighting with
maybe
herself.
I'll just go get them now and then get up really early and go put them back out there.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, she's
everybody
really spiraling.
knows how we, can get crazed about things.
Yeah, and then she ends it by, like, turning over into her pillow going, I need help. So that's how the original show ended. But we get the best tag. It's a great tag. The friends are still in the living room other than Monica, and one of them starts singing, all you want is a dickle. And then they all start going, what you want is a schwang. And Joey's like, come on, guys, no, cut it out, whatever. And then at the very end, he gets into it, and, like, they're all like, hooray!
It's a great ending, too bad.
So good. Especially like you said, it connected the beginning to the end.
They came full circle.
Full circle.
The song from the play. And
so that's the end. Sorry, I'm just adjusting. That's the end of the episode.
Yep.
Another episode. And the end of the butt episode. So let's do our grading, rating, whatever. What'd you give this one? I'm curious. I'm trying to think what happened in this. So we had the Aurora, Chandler. We had Joey. I love the whole Joey.
Yeah.
I just love Joey's.
I don't know. Gosh, I wish we could do 5.5 or.
And then we get Monica's kookiness. Oh, I see. I do love that.
Yeah. It was really good.
I'm going to give it a 5. I think I would give it a 4 because fine fits it. But I feel like I really like the Joey, like seeing him in his world. And I also really like the Monica.
Yeah.
Well, I like Chandler's storyline too because it shows a different side of him.
That's true. I think.
But it's just kind
too.
of it's kind of just it's nothing.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
wasn't like.
But it was a good it was a good episode.
Yeah.
So 5. Yeah.
5.
Gosh, we're like in sync the last 2 episodes. It's so weird. Anyways, so yay, another episode. What words of kindness can I give you?
Let's send off.
Okay, so this is something I found on Instagram by happystrokes.in. I think it stands for India. Hey boo, never underestimate yourself and your value. You are worth every drop of love and energy. Don't let anyone ever tell you or make you feel otherwise. Remember your magic. You are worthy of everything good that the universe has to offer.
Oh, that's wonderful.
That says it so much better than I ever would. So if you want to go on
Hey boo.
support Happy Strokes. Yeah. Hey boo for Halloween.
Bye, friends.
Bye, friends.